Oh man, guys, I have been really looking forward to this upgrade for the truck for a minute. I'll show you why here. This is pulled in directly from my truck. For you guys out there that think these don't actually get used, I hope you can actually see how this bag looks. This is in my plumbing bag for a couple of years now, and I mean, this thing has been thrashed. This is probably the most beat up Veto bag I own, short of how the TPXL got looking, but has held up great. I haven't broken anything on it. The leather has taken a real good beating. Probably needs some good saddle soap or something added, but I love this bag. Seriously love this bag. This is the OTMC. There's a loadout of where this thing originally started here on the channel. I'll have it linked in the end description of this video so you can actually check it out. But this video is about the bag I've replaced this with and what's different about it. So I'm going to slide this. Just take a look at this thing. I mean, good grief. When you have a plumbing bag, you just keep putting stuff in it as it is a need, you know, on the job site. You needed a couple of these, you needed a couple of those, and you just kept stabbing them in the bag, and pretty soon, I hate to know what that weighs. But a lot of times, this just sits in the back seat of the truck next to the sustainers. I reach in there and I grab out a wrench, I grab out pipe cutters, whatever out of here, and I don't even carry the bag, you know. But it's been slid under houses, you name it. So we are upgrading this month to the OT LC. So this is significantly bigger bag. Let's see if we can get them both in here, even though this one's loaded, so you can get an idea of how much bigger of a bag this is. I measured though, and in reality, these sit sideways in my truck seat next to my sustainers. And it's not going to take me any more room, really, because the room at the end of this bag is still on the seat, and it's really wasted space. You can't sit something there. It'll fall on the floor. So going to a little bit longer bag that still sits crossways on the seat, not going to cost me any space. So let's get into what the TPLC has. I'm going to unload that bag in a minute. We're going to tear into what was in there, and then we're going to see how it all fits in this bag in an upcoming video for a loadout on this one. So, to just kind of get into what all this is with, this comes with one of the Veto straps, the shoulder straps. Honestly, you'll have to watch the OTMC video to see. I don't remember if this one came with one, but it does have the big D-rings for it. So, it probably did, and I just took it off. Because these aren't one that I really carry on my shoulder. But real nice Veto shoulder strap comes with that if you want to clip it on these rings and carry it that way. For me though, this is pretty much how it's going to get used right here. You got your little Veto sticker, and I believe this will also come with a tape chain. Yeah, so you have your little T piece that goes with your tape chain here, and you can just, put that together like that, and you keep your electrical tape on it. If you need electrical tape or Teflon tape, that type of thing, Blue Monster tape, whatever it is that you like to use. This one also, let's take a look down inside that so you can get an idea. But this bag has, I believe on both sides, yes it does, you have removable panels. So, this was really important for a tool bag, for a plumbing bag to me, because the ability to go ahead and just take out one of these panels to be able to put larger tools down one side is kind of important. The other kind of side benefit to this is it's all Velcro, so you could go ahead and put Vera kits on here. You know, the Velcro on ratchet kits, whatever. You could stick them right in here, which, if you're into those, that's pretty cool. The other thing is getting this extra slot in the top gives you the ability to have dividers, which look like this. They're nice, heavy dividers. And they go in, well, all these slots. They give you two dividers. This is stocked directly from Veto, just how it comes. So, and I did pay for it. Full price. The only benefit I got is it's spring promo right now until May 31st. If you order a bag, you'll get the... There's two different tiers. You could either get the TPLC bag, which we talked about last week. You can get it for free if you buy, like, say, this one. That's what I got for free. Or there's another tier where you get the TP4B, which you saw in the other video also. Mine's the normal version with the leather and all that. They have the blackout version that you're getting for free right now. So kind of cool if you're into the blackouts. But you get these dividers and also the little totes. And I don't even know if the tote is still... Yep, the tote's in mine. I don't have the lid on it anymore. I think I left it just in the trailer. But there wasn't any reason really to have the lid then. But now they've gone on the back of the lid and put magnets in here. So if you're using, you know, screws and stuff in your plumbing, or you're working on something, you can stick your screws right here on the lid and they'll stay. See that? So it gives you, you know, like one of the little magnetic mechanic trays, but it's right in the top of your container here. So you have a container you can stick stuff down in, as well as a little magnetic top that'll be conveniently right on the top of your bag. But you have all these slots down the center there where these dividers can go. You can just put them in anywhere you want and divide this up. For me, these were limited usefulness. I don't know how else to put that. Maybe with the magnet thing, I'll use it more, but I'm planning, I need to order one of the blank plates to cover this, if they're available anyway right now, when I make my next Veto order, so that I can put some larger tools in one side. But we're going to go ahead and see what will fit from that bag in here this next week. You have a little pouch here on the front. I believe do not have this on the other bag, so kind of a neat little add-on, and it has all my bit holders in here, kind of like the front of the TP4B in those. Just a neat little pouch there. Another D-ring. The ends are pretty much identical to the OTMC. If you're seeing the two here, you've got the same 3 slots here for your ink saws and whatever, and then a big pouch over here that's turned into Sawzall blades, random screwdriver apparently, and some SDS bits right there. We're anchoring some drains at a property the other day, and I had to get some SDS bits out of my drill bag and get them moved into the plumbing set. But still have your nice clip-on spot here for your tape. Looks like to me it's 2 different tool kits in here. So let's pull these V-swaps out. And there we go. That's what I was really hoping to see. You get a blank panel with this thing. This side has a blank panel pre-installed, and we'll pull it out so you can go ahead and see it. I was very curious, obviously from me saying a minute ago that I was going to have to order a blank. Obviously from me saying a minute ago that I was going to have to order a blank panel, this is great news. This covers all the way down and even has a little bit of a floor to it. Nice, hard, slick surface, so your tools are going to slide in and out well. Velcro's right on, right there. So you can take out your V-swap panel, and that's the one you have on this side that has the blank in it. The other side has this panel in it. So I just wanted to show you guys the 2 different style panels, so maybe you can kind of make a decision. The neat part is you can go ahead and swap the blank plate to whichever side you want, and then add whichever style of the V-swap that you want in here back in, and give you the exact options you need for your tools, whether you need the larger pouches or if you just need some smaller pouches with even more open space. For me, I'm definitely going with an open for one side. I'm going to go ahead and just put that right back in because that is most definitely what I want in my bag. I want an open side. That gives you a fully nice open slot here where you could put even drills and whatever. For me, you know, your bigger tools can go in here. But then choosing between these 2 for the other side makes it kind of nice. I'll probably go with this one that has the larger bags because it will even hold stuff like your bigger pipe cutters. These are the Superior Tools ones. They cut up to 2.5-inch pipe. Use them quite a while, but they'll fit right in these pockets on this side to give you an idea of how big they are. Then, you know, your normal little channel locks, you can get them actually in the next size up, and then you have your top pockets where you can go ahead and put screwdrivers or nut drivers, you know, whatever you're needing on this. For me, a lot of times it's gonna be, you know, Vera chisel drivers. I like, with my plumbing gear, I like a few chisel drivers or something with a strike-through tang where I can really get on it and hammer something if I need to. But just a nice little setup there. We'll get everything in here moved over, but I wanted to give you guys just a quick overview of how this bag comes. On this end too, you're gonna have another tape loop. It's just got the normal straps. You can put whatever you want there. And then one of the larger slots for, you know, Sawzall blades like I did on the other end. They just work well for that. I just drop them right in there like that. Then the other one, obviously for your stuff like your Sharpies or whatever, and it'll fit probably 2 per slot on this end. Also use it for extensions. I got my Vera extensions right here, and they'll go right in those slots as well. So whatever you're needing to put away. This side too, full row of these little pockets like that. So if you're carrying, you know, Inksaws and stuff will obviously fit in there, but if you've got like your Malco bits or something and you need some for your plumbing, you can stab them in right here. They are about finger size, so at least my finger. Not a standard unit of measurement, but you know what I'm saying. They're a little bigger than what you need for a pencil. So anyway, with the insert here, you can actually put this all the way from this end. This is the little cup deal that goes down in here with the magnetic top now. You can put one of these all the way across, even in the end. So it's 1 spot, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 locations you can switch between for that. And then you have 2 sets or 2 dividers that you can use in between as well. We're gonna tear into this bag a lot more in the future. Obviously, we've already thrashed one for a couple of years. We're gonna switch to this one. I don't really want to go any bigger than this though, because at this point I've got a nice full seat and I think it's honestly the perfect bag. So this is what I'm going to go with for now. Thank you guys for checking it out. Hopefully that will help you make an informed decision on this bag. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you guys checking out the videos. See you guys next week.